welcome on Kanessa's YouTube channel. Today I am at Studio Happy Stories with Debbie. My name is Kanessa and today I'm going to do something that I would never do normally, and that's baking a cake because it's our second anniversary. It started as something so small and I would never in a million years thought that it would be this, literally a brand, and I'm so proud of that. Today we're gonna launch the African tracksuit and also the musical skirt, which I am wearing by the way. And because of that, we're gonna bake a cake with those prints on it. Those prints are the most brilliant prints my team came up with because it really reflects most of the things that are so personal to me. So I'm happy to do this, and because I never baked the cake, Debbie's going to help me, save me. So what are we going to bake today?
Well, we're gonna make a vanilla cake, and I've collected all the ingredients for you already to take out the guesswork. What you're gonna do is mix it all together and bake it, and then we're gonna decorate it with your prints. So let's get started.
Yes, let's do it.
In this bowl I have butter and sugar, and we're gonna cream them together to make them nice and fluffy. So do you know how that works?
I think so.
Yay!
Yeah!
Oh my god! You can use the mixer. Cream the butter and sugar. I always start on low, because otherwise the sugar will splatter all over, and then when it's mixed together, I'll speed it up.
This is so interesting to see.
This starts out as a bit of yellowish, and if you leave it for 10 minutes, it will turn pale white or pale yellow, and it will double in volume. And this is the most important step of baking this cake.
I see. So we're gonna wait until it's fluffy.
Yep. En dan breek die.
Oh, I can do that. Okay.
Ja, dat kan ook. Geen schillen erin, hè?
Je moet de Engels.
Oh, no shell in my eggs, please. Otherwise you're gonna get a crunchy cake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you do is... Is this supposed to happen?
No, just a little less aggressive, please. The egg is hard. And one will stay whole.
Yeah, I see
So
that.
that's yeah.
Why not break both?
No, and one egg is always stronger than the other. One medium egg is about 50 grams, always.
Really?
Yeah. So what you always want to do around the middle of it is scrape the edges down so that every part gets as fluffy as the other parts. Yep. And then turn it back up. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I unlock it. This is actually pretty easy.
Ooh. Yeah, you're gonna get dirty.
But I don't want to get
It's
dirty.
cake. It's baking.
Okay,
Okay?
I got this.
Good.
Alright. Put the camera.
Yeah, because then you can see that it's almost pale yellow.
Why do I feel like
You want to lick it.
Why do I feel this is like a childhood memory. Okay, then turn it back off.
Yeah, but on one, because we're gonna add the eggs now. Yeah, this is the soft. We're gonna add the vanilla to the eggs. And then you're gonna add the eggs in 3 batches.
So 1 by 1 in 3 pieces at a time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
This is 2.
You add one more. Yep. You want it between every addition, you want to scrape down the sides and the bottom of the bowl, so that the eggs and the butter and sugar get emulsified, because eggs normally don't really mix with the butter and sugar.
And then
On level 1, and then you can add more. And as you can see, it gets harder if you look good at the sides, then you see that the butter isn't mixing in. And that's why you need to scrape it down so that everything from the sides also gets.
Oh, this is actually easy. I can do this. Oh, it gets slippery, is it?
Yes,
Okay.
that's normal. It's egg. Egg is slippery. Wait. So when it gets all curdled, but don't worry about that. The flour will bring everything back together. It's a binder.
Yeah, that happens. Oh, this is why you wear. That's why you wear apron. Okay, I need to clean this mess.
In the meantime, I'll add the last bit of eggs.
Oh my god!
Okay, this job is not for princesses.
Well, the result is, I'm here for the result. This looks so weird.
And the reason why this recipe varies a bit, because normally you add liquids like milk or oil or whatever to make it looser, but because we use an equal amount of butter, sugar, eggs, the eggs will seem a bit much, but if you bring the flour in, then it will totally do. Okay, you can add the baking powder to the flour.
So that's this one?
Yep, and that's baking powder and a bit of salt. Then you can whisk them together carefully, because otherwise it will splash in your face. And then you can add the flour in 3 batches, the same way as we did with the eggs. And make sure all the flour gets in the bowl and not on the sides.
But do I need to turn it on?
Yes, but after you put the head down.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Really.
Okay, so is this enough? Or
yeah, that's enough. It's roughly 3 batches. You don't have to weigh it out. And this is what I meant with get all the flour in the bowl and not on the sides.
I'll do my best next time.
Good. I already see the flour making it one whole, making it come together.
It's not even my fault. See? It's not my fault, that's what I'm saying. So, why didn't we add moist to it? No milk, no
Because
water.
we added a lot of eggs.
So that's the balance?
Yeah, that's the balance.
This actually looks so much different right now. This is so different.
And now you want to fill the 3 pans, cake pans that I've prepped with flour and butter, oil, flour and oil.
We want to fill them halfway.
Yeah, a bit more, so 2/3.
So now.
So you want to fill them. So then you want to smooth it out.
Okay.
Well, if you have pavlova, then you're gonna make lumps like that. That's nice.
Pavlova?
Yeah, meringues. It's egg white dessert. It's really nice.
I heard about it.
And then if you never have it at it?
No, you promised me to make it one day, but you never did. Okay, this is better. This is better. Okay.
How much is left? Oh, you can play with that.
Play with that.
Yeah, you can play with that.
I call that eating. Can I have some?
Yes, you can have some. That's the best part of making cake batter, is eating it.
My mom always used to tell me that my tummy would hurt if I ate too much of this.
It will.
It's the biggest lie I've ever heard because I never had any ache from cake batter.
Now we're gonna put it in the oven. Here we have sugar and egg whites, and we're gonna make a Swiss meringue. So a Swiss meringue buttercream.
Swiss meringue buttercream. So this is butter.
That's the butter.
Obviously.
This is water. We're gonna put it over a hot water bath, and then dissolve the sugar in the egg whites. And then when the sugar is dissolved,
so bad.
we'll whip it up, and then it will look so good.
Okay.
And then add the butter.
This is how it should happen.
Yeah, when it's like this, you can add 2/3. The only reason that we add it in parts is that it doesn't flip over the edge.
Okay.
So now you can add another third to the mix. And then the other part. Then the last part, I think you should start a baking show.
No, I shouldn't.
And you can also add the flavorings. Like a bit of vanilla and a pinch of salt.
That's literally a pinch of salt.
And you can add a bit of vanilla. So our buttercream is ready to go, and I've already prepared 2 cakes. And the reason for that is that the cake needs to cool down. So we're gonna show you the cakes that we just baked, but we cannot use them yet because they need to cool down before we can process them. So I prepared 2 cakes, the rainbow cake and the vanilla cake, just like the one we made. And we're gonna ice them and fill them and ice them and then decorate them. So let's go.
That's aggressive. Much more aggressive than I thought. Okay.
The best way to get the cake out of the pan is to slam it. If you're gonna be too careful and it's soft, it will break. So I just want it to get off in one piece.
Okay.
And then you have a million tools to cut your cake, but I'll use a knife.
A million tools?
Yeah,
I only know the system of a knife. Anyway,
we're gonna use a serrated knife. The other tool is like you have this contraption with
yeah, what a
with
cord
the saw
and
and cord and
yeah,
yeah, that
one.
thing.
Yes,
Yeah, okay,
I saw it.
perfect. Yeah, you could use that. I like my knife, and the reason why is because I use my turntable. Okay. Yeah.
Mostly, I don't know. I'm afraid that I don't cut it even.
No, because what you want to do is you want to put your elbow, lock it in your side, and take the knife, and then actually don't move the knife. The cake is moving, and the only direction your knife is going is 10 centimeters on the inside. And then because you're turning it,
because if you look at these pieces, they're like perfect. Can you see that?
this one's also perfect.
Yes, that one is also perfect.
And because we need cakes that are smaller, we're gonna use the. So here is 10 centimeter circle, and we're just gonna cut our cake pieces out.
This is so nice and satisfying at the same time.
And these are all your cake scraps, which you can eat.
Which I'm not gonna do because I'm being judged. For
No,
the fact
you're
that
not being judged.
So what do you
Let's
do
see.
normally? Okay, let's taste.
Mmm.
Perfect. I'm still gonna try my own, which is in the oven right now. What is this?
It's a cake board.
Cake board. I could have guessed that.
Yeah.
It tastes like butter. Well, it tastes good. So it's egg white, sugar, and butter.
Butter. Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. You also have it. This is a Swiss buttercream. We also have an American. You also have an American buttercream, which is made with butter and powdered sugar and a splash of milk. And,
Okay.
And it's a bit different, as in this one is actually silky soft and smooth, and the American buttercream there will be grains in it. So I don't like using it, and it doesn't spread as easily.
Okay.
So first thing you do is a dollop of cream to make the cake stick. And then the rainbow colors go from purple, they're in the good order, to red.
Okay.
And what you want to do for this one is 1 scoop. And then you want to actually press the buttercream outwards. And then keep it in a circular motion.
Okay, I can do that.
And then you use the turning table. And then make sure this one is in the middle so that your cake is straight. And then add another scoop.
Why start with purple and finish with red?
What are the colors on the rainbow?
Those are the colors of the rainbow?
Purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, red.
Never paid so much attention to the rainbow, but I will from now on.
So that's it. Let me get you a non-slip mat. because this keeps slipping.
Okay.
And this prevents it from slipping. So you give it a try.
Okay. Outwards in a circular motion.
Yes. Alright, so that it gets evenly spread. And that every bite has the same amount.
I always had problems coloring inside the box, and this proves it.
So, but you don't have to stay inside the box. The box just needs to have the same amount of coloring. Yeah.
Ta-da! Okay.
And you don't need to wipe it off. Just leave it on the
Spatula.
Spatula. You're high enough to see if it's centered. I need to get up on my toes.
Yes, I can actually see it.
Yeah.
Okay, I can get used to this.
And it's really therapeutic.
Yes, it is. I should try this at home.
Yeah, you should.
And not eat it. That's the real struggle.
Will you even make it this far?
That's the question. Should I do it this way or this way?
That doesn't matter. It just depends what feels better for you.
Okay.
Yeah, but you don't really want to wipe it off
Why not?
because it needs to stay in the cake.
Well, I'm not wiping it up. I'm trying to have an even amount on the outsides. Okay.
But because this is a rainbow, we're not going to cut it, because normally if I have like this cake or something and it's really crooked, then I would just cut it and flush it out. But with this, if we're going to cut it, the red is going to go.
Oh, okay. I get that. It won't be an even
It won't be.
rainbow. Okay. Kanessa rainbow.
And Kanessa
Whatever
accepts
it
all
is.
shapes and sizes.
Exactly. We don't care if the cake is not perfect.
And the one thing that you want to be careful of is to put this back here. This is dirty icing.
Yeah.
This is clean icing. They don't mix.
Alright.
Because we're going to finish off the cake with clean icing.
Okay.
And now,
Makes sense.
if you have this left over, we can store it and use it for another cake.
Okay.
So this going in the fridge for about 15 minutes. This is just the board that goes on top of the other board. So it's a bit big, but we're going to cut it to size once the cake is cool. And for this we can use the dirty icing. And it's going to be the same process. Do you want some other fillings in this except the buttercream? Because I also have jam.
What are my options?
I have strawberry jelly.
Strawberry jelly?
Yeah. I also have some caramel sauce. But
Oh, I love caramel, but I don't know if that's an option.
okay.
We can do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's do that. Caramel is the best. This looks like a heavy job.
Yeah, you have
Softening.
more power.
Softening.
You like power,
Caramel.
right? So it's like.
So what
tedious
exactly
job.
am I doing right
You
now?
have to make it a bit softer so that we can spread it a bit. I can also put it in the microwave. Silky smooth.
So we eventually have to put it in the microwave.
Yeah, to make it a bit
My
softer.
powerlifting had nothing to do with this.
This is the powerlifting. All the powerlifting.
Can you imagine? Most people have these before and after photos, and I have a before and after of a caramel scoop.
And then we're gonna drizzle some caramel sauce. So try not to get it over the edge.
Okay, so I just drip
Yeah,
some caramel.
in the middle.
What? I mean, how much is enough? Oh, that's a lot.
Is that a lot? How much caramel do you want? Then instead of doing the top first, we're gonna do the sides first because the cake, this cake's this size that slide all over the place.
Okay.
And if you do the sides first, then you lock everything in.
But the top is not straight.
Yeah, we're gonna straighten it out afterwards when it's cold. Then we can cut cut it off.
Okay.
If we're gonna cut it off now, it's just gonna slide around.
Yeah.
So we're gonna freeze this cake a bit so that it sets quickly. Normally I just put it in the fridge, but if you want to speed things up, then you can put it in the freezer and it's done within 15 minutes. And you can work with it. And we straighten it out. Because it is nice if the top is level. We're gonna level this out as much as possible.
Okay, so for the record, we have been waiting for 30 minutes for them to cool in the refrigerator.
Refrigerator, yeah.
Okay.
So that it's set, so when we put on the cover, the crumbs won't get in the cover.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. And we're gonna cover this cake in edible prints.
That's a good. Yeah. Anger management, bam.
Yeah, cake is good for anger management. So we're gonna level it out a bit. And now we can go straight in because this is clean buttercream. And because we've set it in the fridge, the crumbs won't come off it.
Okay, so it's hard enough,
yeah,
to basically treat it this way.
Yeah.
And so, because in my opinion, it's so hard. I feel like cake is always soft and it breaks.
You
It's
always eat my cake, right? It's soft, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because you leave it at room temperature and then it will soften.
Okay, so if I leave it out here, it will soften and you can eat it.
Yes. Yes, but working with it, it's always better to have it a bit.
Okay.
Because otherwise it wouldn't be workable.
No, I get it. Just didn't know. Now it makes sense why all my cakes never
Work. Oh, because you ice them right away when they come out of the oven.
Yes.
Oh. And then and because we're gonna stack them, I'm gonna put a stick in it.
So it sticks to secure the top.
Yes, so
Part.
it doesn't fall off. And we have a few with stacked cakes. You have the sticks and you have the straws.
So these are straws
Yes.
and this is a stick.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's. I knew you were gonna do that. I knew it. I saw you and I was like,
look at it fits. Okay.
So, so that the other cake just fits in it.
Oh wow. You can be a handy woman as well.
Handy woman.
You're
Yes.
actually building the cake.
You're building the cake, yeah. And then I eyeball it, but you can get precise. Yeah, okay. Normally I do this. Yeah. 14 and the center is 7. And then
Put it in there.
Oh,
So you measure it out.
yeah, and then you have the center. you have that one.
Okay.
Then to support the other cake, you add
Straw.
straws. And I just measure out one. And then you want to make sure that all the others are the same size, and I only need 4. It's pretty easy. In inches, this is the top cake is a 4-inch cake.
Okay,
And
so you cut out 4 inch.
4. No, I cut out 4. So I use 4 support beams for a 4-inch cake. And then this size is a 6-inch cake, so then I use 6. If I need to support that one. You want to make sure that the straws stay in the 10 centimeter circle. Yep. That one is done. Then we'll go to a smaller cake. There you go.
Okay.
You just have to add a small layer of cream.
Small layer all,
Yes.
all over.
All over. It doesn't need to cover because only the top needs to cover. Meantime, and then cut. Looking good. I really think you should consider new
No,
profession.
I shouldn't.
How good are you with cutting?
Not. I'm not good at any of those things.
Oh.
Hoezo? Moet ik
Then we can switch. And I'll finish that one and then.
Okay, come on. Printed out these amazing prints. This is actually from my African tracksuit, and we're gonna cover the cake with these. It's edible paper, right?
And ink, yeah.
And ink.
And there's a tiny bit of film behind here. You need to take it out. Because that part is not.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. And then you can feel it gets a bit tacky.
Okay.
Yep. Yay! You really would like to get dirty, right?
No, I don't. Shit. Oh my god. Done. This is the best cake I have ever made. I know it's not fully made by me, but it's near perfect, and I had the best assistant. Yeah. I don't normally I should be the assistant, but today you were my assistant.
Yeah, it was great helping you.
Perfect. And I love the print, the African tracksuit print, and the musical skirt, which I'm wearing right now. Ta-da! This is, by the way, not the best combo.
No,
it covers the print.
Yeah, but if you take the apron off, then people can see the print.
Yeah, should I take the apron off?
Yeah,
so here it is.
Yeah.
So I want to say thank you so much for helping me, and this was really, I mean, it's so much harder than I thought. No, it really is. I have so much respect for cake makers and bakers in general. So yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome, and I hope you learned something. And
yes, it's not something I would do in my kitchen on my own, but it's really something that I enjoyed. So thank you. You should follow Debbie Studio Happy Stories on Instagram and Facebook. And for now,
let's celebrate.
Thank you. Bye.